Well, I can't see.
What?
I'm gonna set it up behind you.
Oh, okay. Do you want a? Fuck! I lifted up the card. I have the seat over there already. She's set. I'm gonna step out of your frame.
I don't know. Might be. That seems pretty good.
He was really good. Yeah.
Probably all gone.
Nope, he's still grinding out.
Good at the break too.
Grass. Outside. He's on her way up.
Yeah, look at me!
Lost in Lucy. Yeah, we have first. Yes. Okay. Number one. Are you playing harmonica? You're not one. He doesn't chicken out Jeff Bundy's uncles.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're playing with him too. He doesn't chicken out.
I think yours. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, let's start. Corey's not here yet, but he'll be here in a minute. Yeah. You want to start getting accentuated? All or down? Let's go up. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Corey's parking right now, so he needs. Yeah, he should. He's only bringing cymbals and stuff, so. What's your step? Look at the brass section! You guys are going to play the Dave, I got the whorehouse piano for you. I know, I know perfectly. Yeah. Check this out. Yeah, that wasn't What should we get up here? You want a demonstration? Oh, don't do it. You're killing me. That's definitely this one. Okay, so you got yeah. Well, we call that piano Hillary. Yeah, right here. We're still on Corey's part. He'll be here in a minute.
We need him on this too.
I know, right? Hey!
We don't need him. Yeah. This whole thing is pretty, Are you familiar with all this family history? Maybe you're going to learn where was the family history. How many brothers? How many brothers? Probably about 12. Yeah. How many are Bundys?
A lot of Bundys in here. Mighty occupying. Yeah.
It's a little better than this.
We're stalling a little bit. Our drummer, Corey, who's an amazing drummer in person, has a new baby. And he works. And so he's here in a few minutes. So we're just stalling. That's okay, though.
Would you like me to tell a joke?
Tell me that dad joke of yours.
Let's hear it.
I stole this one. How do you tell when a joke is a dad joke? When it becomes apparent.
Maybe it was kind of good on this.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. It's the right.
It's not that attitude.
No, it's good.
Just stay away from up here.
Yeah, come on, Matt. We're just waiting for Corey. It's all good. It's just a packed house. It's not a big deal. How about let's do this when Corey gets here with his cymbals. Everybody give him a big ovation. Like, good work. You got here.
Do you remember the?
Okay, everybody. Okay, hi. Everybody, hi.
Do you remember the video screen at Moses Roses in San Antonio? You probably don't remember that the second time. That night.
I had a lot of drinks though. Well, in the interest of improvising, this is going to be a really different night for us and for
Please
me.
silence your phones.
Yes, please. Please silence your cell phones. This is going to be an experiment.
And no vertical video.
Yeah, never. Unless you're a young person.
Yeah.
This is the amazing Skyline Tavern. And yes, how about a hand for that? And Scott Ray Becker over there is in the window of the Bee Garden. And in addition to providing us with this laboratory of love and music, there's a lot of land restoration and habitat work going on constantly, so you should check in. It's a nonprofit environmentalism and arts advocacy organization. So that's part of why we're here. And this band would not exist without this place and without Scott. Next year is our 10-year anniversary as a band, but I've been playing with these guys, some of them since I was like 9. Over the door, you can see the official certificate that shows that this is the birthplace of the Bundy Band, signed by Mildred Schwab and Ursula Le Guin and Mayor Bud Clark, notarized by Neil Young. So when Scott saw the layers of bullshit that I was willing to put down, we became fast friends nearly 10 years ago. So if you'll notice on the sign out front, there's a little A-frame sign, and on the back of it was supposed to be our 4-year anniversary show here at the tavern. It's still written there, but that was when COVID hit. And so the world shut down. But somehow, we've all persevered through all of that. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the plan is, and then we're going to share some time and space and some stories tonight. And I'm really appreciative that you're all here. This building was built in 1920, and 1920 was an interesting year for a lot of reasons, not the least of which was about a week ago, 125 years ago in 1920, Wealtham May, my great-grandmother, who I never met, passed away. I didn't know that until last week. And the first song we're going to play is about Wealtham May, and my friend Vince and my friend Dave and maybe some guest artists are going to come in and play, but we're not going to start it until Corey parks his car and comes in and puts his cymbals on the stand. So, I'm kind of ramping you up a little bit, but we're just going to have to just relax. So what's going to happen is we have a short first set, about 5 songs, but we do ask, we are recording tonight, and if you are compelled to chat with your friends, we love that. Just please go outside. And
that reminds me, I have to go start the recorder.
Oh yeah, good. I knew there was a reason we were stalling.
Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, and we're going to have a long break at intermission, so you get a chance to get a root beer float and that kind of stuff, and then we're going to knock it out of the park in the second set. So this is a collaboration of a lot of different people, and I really appreciate all those people. So let's stall for another 5 minutes. Talk amongst yourselves. Corey will get here, and we're going to start. Oh, he just put stuff down. Oh, God, he's stealth. That's amazing.
Everybody clapped.
Oh, did he? I missed it. I thought they were clapping for what I was saying.
They might have been.
Oh, I missed it.
It's good time.
It's kind of awkward, just all sitting in the same room. House music. I'd like to especially thank Vince, who came in yesterday and worked with me for about 4 or 5 hours to set up all the mics and everything and all the things.
And it was so much fun.
It was really fun. Oh, wrong person to say.
Would you like a dad joke? Because there ain't no bad joke like a dad joke. The recorder has started, so all of this is now preserved for posterity.
Part of the record.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Corey Foster.
Corey Foster!
So while he situates, I'm going to tell you about Wealtham May, who I never met. My great grandmother, Wealtham May, was a musician, and apparently the story goes that she could play a song by ear after hearing it only one time. My grandfather and his twin sister Betty were born, and Wealtham May died about a month later. So he never knew his mother. But for whatever reason, my grandfather, who I called Poppy, and my family is here tonight, my parents are here, my aunts and uncles are here, my cousin, all the way up from Cresswell, Erica is here, would always say, let's just play it by ear. And that was his way of absolving himself of any responsibility for any planning at all. A trait that has been handed down through my father and has gone from me and is passed on to my children, who are both here tonight. All 3 of them. 3 of the 4 here tonight. And so when I thought about this night, I thought, you know, you got to start somewhere. And I wrote this really depressing song about the Civil War with Caleb and Eli Bundy, and one of them died. And I tried it at a brewery with another band, and it was a disaster. It was really sad and just boring. And so we're going to start in 1920 with Wealth of May. And this is one of my best friends in the world, Vince, and one of my best friends in the world, Dave. And they're going to play this song. And this is the first time I've ever written a song that I've let someone else interpret it. So for me, this is kind of artistically a new territory. So don't fuck it up. No, I'm just kidding. I can't tell you how important Vince is in my life just as a mentor, and he's an amazing songwriter. If you ever get a chance to follow him, he plays a lot. And one of my best friends in the world, Casey, is here tonight, and they sing and play together all the time. Sadly, she is recovering from a sickness and can't sing, and that is a shame for all of us because she's freaking amazing. But we will soldier on, and I'm going to turn it over to Vince to sing this song, which would be from the perspective of Jesse, my great-grandfather, who I also never met, as he admired Wealth of May and wondered what life is going to be like when she's gone.
Thank you, G, for the opportunity to share this moment. Play a song, Wealth of May, on the parlor piano. Play a song for the children that you'll never hold. We'll keep playing by heart, and I'll tell them the song is for them. Wealth of May, so they say, had an ear for the music. She could hear a song once and then play it by ear. When the melodies start, she'd learn every part in her mind. What will we do when you leave us behind? No money, no honey, no you in our bed. As the darkness draws near, what you did, my dear, play it by ear. Oh yeah, play it by ear. Oh yeah, play it by ear. Oh yeah, play it by ear. I'll sit in a chair with a small glass of whiskey and watch you in the candlelight playing your song, covered with dirt, and everything hurt but our hearts. We were so damn poor that we couldn't pay attention. We dreamed of children and it kept us awake. And the children were born, and by the next morn you were gone. What will we do when you leave us behind? No money, no honey, no you in our bed. As the darkness draws near, what you did, my dear, play it by ear. Oh yeah, play it by ear. Oh yeah, play it by ear. Oh yeah, play it play a song, wealthy maid, on the parlor piano. Play a song for the children that you'll never hold. We'll keep playing by heart, and they'll know your song is for them.
This is gonna be a long night. Thanks, Vince. Wow.
Thank you.
If you don't know anything about Vince, I'm going to talk about him for a minute while this set change happens and he hooks my Uncle Jeff on harmonica. How about my Uncle Jeff, by the way? We were up here playing back in the day when the tavern was open, and I made a joke on stage that we were part of the Bundy occupation. It was during that time when there was one up in the Malheur National. I think you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we played a song and Jeff sat in with us and he went up to the bar right over here and a gentleman came up and he leaned in and he goes, hey, I just want you to know we're with you. Hey man, if they tip, whatever, just, we'll take it. Vince, who famously said to me one of the first times I ever met him that I don't know why it's so hard for people to compare apples and oranges. It's really pretty easy. It's had a huge impact on my life, so I really appreciate all of his work and help with this. I'd like to introduce my Uncle Jeff, one of my 3 sets of aunts and uncles who I saw a lot growing up. My uncle and aunt Becky and Frank are here tonight too. There's Frank and there's Becky. Yeah, how about a hand for them existing? So Jeff was the uncle who played hacky sack and we played Nerf basketball, and he also played guitar and sang. And if you are a little confused, you might know that he used to go by a pseudonym when he would go and enter songwriting contests. So if you're like, that looks like Jeff Moraine. But what he discovered is when he won those songwriting contests, they wrote the check to Jeff Moraine, and he couldn't cash them. So he's carried on a legacy of criminal enterprise, some of which you will learn about in a few songs for the Bundy family. And I'm going to let him introduce this song, and I have to say, this is about my grandmother Audrey, my father's mother. And I was super close to my grandfather, and I didn't know a lot about my grandmother. And this song taught me a lot about her. So, do you want to talk about it at all?
Well, sure. She grew up in eastern North Carolina, and a small farming community, a big family, but she was the only daughter of Lucian and Fanny Bell. And I'm sure they wanted her to settle down in the area like many people do in that area of Martin County. But she decided to leave to Oregon to be with my father. And he then got shipped to the South Pacific during the war. And so she was here expecting in a very different part of the country. And this is kind of the song of her journey through that. If I can do it. News spreads fast in little towns. Good news and bad really get around. Late last night, have you heard? Lucian and Fanny Bell finally got the girl. grew up tough in Williamston. Climbed the highest tree, she was a artisan. 6 brothers loved her, they called her sister. And the day that she left, I stood a line to kiss her. And all these things she brought with her, I packed up it way down an old half-ton. Blankets and linen, boxes of dishes, a sewing machine, herbal medicine. Those southern roots, they never left her. A hard day's work, a heart of gold. You better hush your mouth and mind your manners, and knock the horns off a brass billy goat. She met her man in Norfolk, Virginia. A lonely sailor she befriended. She took Bob home, they asked for him. At 64 West, there's a promised land. No time at all, she looked out on the prairie. She later said, never felt so all alone. Trapped in a quilt, our memories, patches from home she'd long outgrown. And all these things she brought with her, and tied up around an old oak chest. Out there, a war trembled, dark clouds rolled in, a fateful test. She held her own, she did her best. God bless her soul, she now rests.
He's gonna capo up here, and I'm gonna give you some context here. We're with you. Good work, Uncle Jeff.
Thank you.
I learned to juggle from Uncle Jeff, by the way. If anyone cares.
Oh, I'll show you.
So we're going to turn the page a little bit here, and we're going to go back in forward in time a little bit, but then we're going to go back in time, and we're going to go to this little hamlet on the way to the coast called Klatskanai. And if you've ever been through Klatskanai, there is a Bundy's drive-in there, which it was constructed by my grandparents. It's still there, and I don't think they've changed the oil in the fryer since 1972. But you can get a Bundy burger there still. And Klatskanai has an interesting role in our lives. My grandfather would always say, when something wasn't going well, he would say, Audrey, we should have stayed in Klatskanai. And it was sort of this mantra, and I didn't really understand it, what the magnetism was of this place. And I've been there, and I go there as part of my job, and it's a really beautiful spot. But Jeff's song about Klatskanai kind of gave me a little insight into the beauty and the majesty that is Klatskanai. And apparently the song was featured at the 50-year reunion, right? Why don't you give us a little backstory there?
Oh, yeah, there was a reunion last year, and I got the invitation there, and I just was thinking about the town. I don't know if you're familiar with it. Dad built a drive-in there and in Sisters. And it's kind of unique. The roads just go out, and from what I remember, mostly just in a car driving out of town and some of the roads. Most of them turn into logging roads. And so that's, we built a drive-in there after the Coscott era, which you'll find out more about.
I'm going to tell you all about that.
And so this is a little bit about my first day in Klatskanai, some of the people there, and the things that we did.
Did you tell me that you tell someone in the story used to race a Vega? Was that right? Or a Pinto. Raced a Pinto, and that person is now
The mayor.
of Klatskanai. And he was a little pissed that he didn't get a little more.
He didn't really like, racing a Pinto, but he didn't remember it, and then I told him, and then he finally remembered about it. Because we worked in a gas station, and the guy that owned the Pinto came in for gas, and he was really excited to tell everybody about the race. So. Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Do a little more time.
It's good.
If I can do this. I want to put this in backwards.
This is all part, we practiced all this. This is all to build a little bit of anticipation, attention.
I was 14, 71. My first day was filled with fear. Gary Galloway was staring at me. He had a full beard. Since I was a new freshman, he told me I might get a little flack. Turned out he was just teasing. Then on, had my back. I'll see you out Sweet Town, Green Valley, a Boulder Grove. I'll see you out Mist Way. A lot out first on the log end road, looked out at Jones Beach. White sand covered memories. Still a mighty river runs strong and wide. Clatskanie. Went to work down at Dean Shell. After school, I was still pretty young. Got to talking cleaning windshields. Got to know everyone. Bob Bryce's run a tight ship. We mopped the bays, double counted the till. Kept a red Vegas shining clean. Raced a Pinto up Longview Hill. I see out Quincy, up Austin, and Mega Road. I see you out Marshland. Gravel dark road, dark woods we call Dead Kid. Rolled up, drank some wine. We had our turn, we had our prime. Stick together, the place and time. That's enough. Pioneers took the liking, they could log their backyard. Finns came with the gill nets, didn't have to go out too far. It's a town of blue collars, graze a days, then swing. My folks built a drive-in, an American dream. See you out Conyers, up Olson, Coffin Road. I see you out Missouri. Gravel Dark Road, Dogwoods Contact. Still the mighty river runs strong and wide. Clatskanie.
Jeff Bundy, ladies and gentlemen.
If you didn't know, I really messed that up.
Oh, not at all. That was amazing. This room is on fire.
All right.
We're going to do a little transition here. Thank you so much for doing this. This was a phone call a few weeks back, and I was like, come up and do this. He's like, I don't want to do that. And I was like, you got to do this. Then he did it, and you crushed it, and we love you. Thank you, Jeff.
All right, I can go get a burger in.
The grill's closed.
Okay. So this is probably the only show in the history of the world where there's going to be 2 songs about Clatskanie in it. And this is the song I wrote called Should Have Stayed in Clatskanie. And it's going to start there, but then it's going to go back in time. And I need to give you a little context. And the context is this. My grandparents used to own the block that the Pelican Brewery is now on in Cannon Beach. and the A&W restaurant in Seaside. It's probably worth $15 million now, right? And somewhere along the line, my grandmother went back to North Carolina and said, Bob, I've got it. You got to come out here. And they decided that it would be wise to sell those properties and invest in a pyramid scheme that was based on mink oil-based cosmetics called Coscot Interplanetary. So, the second song, I know, it's been 55, 60 years, it still hurts. And my dad tells me the story as like a 17-year-old or 18, like don't do it. He saw it then, it was a scam. Oh, this is big. I remember talking to my grandfather, I don't know if I've ever told this story. They used to fly him. They flew him to Denver to speak on these conferences, like the airport Sheridan and my grandfather, I was like, what did you do? And he went right into his petter. I bet you're looking at me. He had like a 5-minute bit. Oh, it's just the worst. It didn't pan out. So the second song in this connected part that I'm going to do is called Interplanetary Conman. But it's really about the unlikely story of how my grandfather got here. And the first part of that story is that he lived in Ohio. He was living with an aunt and uncle after his mother died. And the Dillinger gang came through town and was chased off, and they found one of the shotguns of the Dillinger gang on my grandfather's farm. But they never found the money, which was $3,000 in 1920, whatever. And the next morning they left and they came to Oregon. So you can figure out who found that money. And the second part of that song is a story that he told me that apparently he's never told anyone else, which is either it was a lie or he just didn't tell anyone, which was when he was in the war, they were on shore and he left for some R&R and they had these nets that kept the submarines out. And when they came in, a submarine came underneath the ship and hit it when he was across the island at a bar. I think it's true, but no one else knows that story happened, so I'm gonna say it's true. So this is, I should have stayed in Klatskanai into Interplanetary Conman. I'm stuck inside the engine room of a giant ship, but I'll be home soon. I see the writing on the wall, coastal paradise in fall. Con man who will take it on. I remember just last fall I got drunk at the Legion Hall. You called the cops, I couldn't be found. You saw me sleeping on the ground, money flying all around. Up the river, through the woods, you're good to go, you've got the goods. Then we filled the cars with gas and rolled the dice on greener grass. Dry your tears and drink your wine. We should have stayed in Klatskanai. We built ourselves a restaurant. It's everything that we could want. Strangely perfect in between. Wax paper cups, the money's green. A giant sign, a shake machine. We should have stayed in Klatskanai when I was yours, you were mine. But then we moved so far away, lived to fight another day. Never wanted it that way. Up the river, through the woods, you're good to go, you got the goods. Then we filled the cars with gas, rolled the dice on greener grass. Dry your tears and drink your wine. I know we should have stayed in Klatskanai. We had it made in Klatskanai. stuck inside the engine room of a giant ship, but I'll be home soon. I see the writing on the wall, coastal paradise in fall, and a con man who will take it all. Robert found a gun and a bag of money in Ohio, and he went to the west and he did his best and he built himself a farm. Robert lost the farm for some oil in Carolina, and the money that he found from the Dillinger gang was stolen once again. Interplanetary con man, it wasn't very kind of you to take them for a ride that went nowhere. Now we'll never see the sun the way he did when he was young, 'cause Robert's on the run. Sometime in between, on a ship in the South Pacific, he took his leave for a couple of hours to get himself a beer. As he stumbled back, he saw some smoke on the horizon, and that's the moment that he learned that the ship had burned to the bottom of the sea. That's true, interplanetary con man, it wasn't very kind of you to take them for a ride that went nowhere. Now we'll never see the sun the way he did when he was young, 'cause Robert's on the run. Dave Fleschner on the keyboard. Sometimes when a man becomes a man, he starts forgetting that when you run that fast, it just don't last, they're gonna take it all away. Late at night, I think I see him smoking in the driveway. But when the con's that strong, won't last long till they fill you full of gold. That's true. Interplanetary con man, it wasn't very kind of you to take them for a ride that went nowhere. Now we'll never see the sun the way he did when he was young, 'cause Robert's on the run, a bag of money and a gun. Thank you very much. We're going to transition a little bit. Give us a hot second. It'll be worth it. How are we doing? Good? Yeah. That's the only song.
No way. Don't worry, it looks scary. It's all good.
New York. I think that was my memory loss. After last night. Jam session, Skyline. Jam session, combination jam organic. It's sort of like the ultimate.
So you're going to make a mark in your life, which is right now, which is before Henriette, and now it's going to be after Henriette. And so I'd like to welcome Henriette to the stage. My grandmother Helen, my mom's mom, I was very close to, and I will not belabor you with the story of some really, really hard things that she went through. Happy to go into a lot of detail privately after this, but she had a really rough road, really rough. And she was the most optimistic person I think I've ever met in my life. And most of my memories of her are super positive, going down on 21st and Northwest 23rd and arguing with the pawn shops about costume jewelry. We used to watch Knight Rider together, and she always thought that Catherine was not a good match for him. I loved Grandma Helen very much. She was born on May 18th, just like the same day that Mount St. Helens blew, so it was easy to remember. And part of her story, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because it's going to get really emotional, but she was imprisoned against her will, and she shouldn't have been. And this is a song that I wrote about that sadness, but also about the hope that came and the relationship that I had with her and my mom had with her. And I think we can make it through. We're going to try. I love you, Mom. And there is no way we are following that song. Let's take a nice long break, go get a root beer float, and strap in for the second set. How about a hand for Henriette, you guys?